the whites, or should I say, the Madrid Stars are crowned champions of the Spanish La Liga once again, and this time around they're doing it with the youngest talented foes in their shows, and another thrashing of Manchester United. According to bookers, they say that no Crystal Palace team should ever defeat Manchester United to a 4-goal margin. It was an embarrassing night for Manchester United team. It was an embarrassing night for Erik ten Hag's side. It was a devastating night for the new signee, or should we say the new owner, Sir Ratcliffe there, and also out there in the UEFA Champions League tonight. Paris Saint-Germain will be slugging it out with Borussia Dortmund ahead of the final games. And let's not forget that this is the return leg of the first leg that happened in the BVB Yellow Stadium out there in Germany. And also tomorrow, another game between Real Madrid and also Bayern Munich would be coming up as the second leg of the UEFA Champions League. Now Arsenal continue to make winning ways to keep the title race on check with a victory over the weekend in the English Premier League, as Manchester City also continue winning race with Chelsea moving top of Manchester United 7 points adrift title race or top 4 race for next season. 2 games at hand for Chelsea, 2 games at hand for Manchester United, 2 games at hand for Newcastle, 2 games at hand for Manchester City, all in the English Premier League. We'll be looking at result of matches that went down over the weekend and possibilities of fixtures and transfer rumors. Gossip coming up with David Moyes finally buying out of football and management. My name is Ruben Musaga, RMG, and I'm saying good morning and welcome to P&B Sports this beautiful Tuesday morning. We'll be right back after this quick break. Alright, welcome back. Let's not forget that you can stream us live and direct on Facebook and also on YouTube. On Facebook is at Politics and Business TV _English, while on YouTube you can stream us and also subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button on Politics and Business Television /English there, and you get to see more of our other programs also. Now let's go straight to the local scene, starting up with Nigerian quartet of Samuel Ugazi, Ella Nwanjuevo, and Chidi Okeze, including Esther Elo, part of those who have qualified to compete into the mixed 4x4 event of the ongoing World Relay in Bahamas, who have qualified for the Paris Olympic Holdings later this year. The time ran at 3 hours 13 minutes in the games finished 3 minutes 13 seconds finished second behind the United States of America to book one of the 2 automatic qualification spots for both Nigeria and US. Where a distance ahead of others in the heat, and it was obvious as the third leg that the race was between the 2 countries. Chidi Okeze ran an impressive third leg in 44 seconds 78 seconds to hand over his baton first, but a very experienced Olympic gold medalist Kendall Ellis was too much for Esther Elo Joseph in the anchor leg as she led the United States to the finish line first. Alright, we'll leave that short. We'll go straight to Nigerian football this time around. We'll go straight to the head coach Manu Garba, as he told the NFF.com that the technical crew of Nigerians under-17 boy Golden Eaglet that he heads is firmly on course to raise a squad capable of doing Nigeria proud at the forthcoming WAFOB under-17 championship in Ghana the 2013 FIFA Under-17 World Cup winning team-led strategist has told the Nigerians to discontinence stories of larger failures of magnetic resonance imagining, talking about the MRI test in his team, and rather believe that his crew will put together a squad that will do the job of winning the ticket to the next year's African Cup Under-17 Cup of Nations from the tournament in Ghana. Realistically be told, this is one of the best messages he has given as a head coach. Now let's leave that gear. Let's go straight to Ifeanyi Udeze, as he has warned the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) not to impose an assistant coach on the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach of Finidi George. Finidi is reportedly not willing to work with his former Super Eagles teammate Emmanuel Aminike and Daniel Amokachi, who are favored for the assistant coach position. Aminike and Amokachi also applied for the head coaching position. There are reports that the former winger is already shopping for a foreign assistant. Udeze posited that any move to impose an assistant on a new gaffer will be counterproductive. According to Udeze, he says no man will want to work under pressure, knowing the fact that his assistant is being brought by the hierarchies of politicians. But no one should also impose on the new manager who he wants to work with. In addition, as it also determine the factor and also the favor of an Nigerian Super Eagles on the pitch. So we should not look at imposing, allow the man to bring in an assistant coach who he is actually looking elsewhere in Europe to get in somebody to assist him. But I would ask the question, why not go straight to the local scene where you were also fished out? You would have gotten an assistant from the Nigerian Professional Football League coaches. There are so many bright minds there who could also aspire to be your assistant coach, starting up with the assistant the coaches like Abubakar Bala and the likes of them. Well, that be told for another story for another day. Now let's lift gears. Let's go straight to the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach himself now, Finidi George, who has said that it is important for the team to win the next two games in the 2026 FIFA Cup of qualifying series. The three-time African champions are yet to record a winner in the qualifiers after drawing their opening two games against Lesotho in Zimbabwe. Now Finidi George will take charge of the Super Eagles for the first time in an official game against the Bafana of South Africa on Friday, June 7th. And the Super Eagles will also face the Squirrels of Benin a few days later. And he is saying that I am sure, I'm proud of my boys. We will win all 3 points from the two games, from two-legged ties in that encounter. Let's see how things pan out. Now let's go straight to one who has been banned and now has shifted gears or dropped his boot and wear the shoelaces of movie acting. Talking about Paul Pogba has joined stars in France, the likes of his former teammate, to be part of a French movie to be released in April 2025 after filming scene in Paris this week. Sources confirmed to newsmen on Monday that Pogba is serving a 4-year ban suspension for doping violation, which was handed down in February. Now the 2018 FIFA World Cup winner said at the time that he has never deliberately taken banned substances and planned to appeal for the decision. The film is called 4-0 and is a sequel to a successful 3-0 release in 2002, according to Le Parisien, which first reported on Pogba's role in the film. The 31-year-old will play a youth team football coach. Pogba's appeal for the doping charge will be aired by Court of Arbitration of Sport, and should his appeal be successful, his ban could be reduced to at least 2 years' time. Let's quickly take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be looking at the Europe scene, starting up with the Spanish La Liga, as we now have a new champion of the Spanish La Liga. It is no more Barcelona, it is Real de Madrid. We'll be right back. Welcome back from that quick break. Now Real Madrid won the Spanish La Liga on Saturday after beating Cadiz City 3 goals to nothing before Girona defeated last year's champion Barcelona 4 goals to 2 to seal the Los Blancos triumph. Now Carlo Ancelotti's side did their homework against the Andalusians strugglers to virtually guarantee a record extending 36 Spanish Liga title, confirmed that when Barcelona dropped point at Montelivi. Girona's dramatic victory also saw the Catalans and Minos qualify for the UEFA Champions League for the first time in their history. Belgian goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois started for the first time after a 9-month layoff after injury and kept a clean sheet. Madrid, Luka Modric became the oldest player to appear for the club in the Spanish La Liga at 38 years and 238 days, breaking the record of Hungarian Ferenc Puskas, who recorded such rift from 1965 by 5 days after. Congratulations to the Spanish La Liga giants and champions Real Madrid as they move up to 36 trophies. Crystal Palace sealed the first leg double over win against Manchester United with the rampant 4-0 win against them on the host court. Michael Olise ran 20-yard on the challenge to eventually slot beyond Andre Onana to put Oliver Glasner's side to lead at 13 minutes. Jean-Philippe Mateta surged beyond Johnny Evans to finish emphatically for his 6th goal in a row, and home for tough. Truly Machel tapped in from close range after Fritz and Adam Wanting completed it. For Olise, who capitalized on Casemiro's mistake to power a striker beyond Wanting. Onana, from the first 10 minutes, Glansmen were already fully in charge, with allowing Eze and Olise being hold on to the midfielder as Casemiro and Evans becoming their 14th pair of defense, with the manager coming to say that the defense has been a whole error. Let's look at manager David Moyes' last sign out. The man is bound out of the English Premier League. Manager David Moyes will leave West Ham United at the end of this Premier League season. The club had confirmed. It comes after BBC Sports' Julian Balogun reported earlier on Monday that the former Wolves boss Julian Lopetegui had agreed a deal to replace David Moyes. David Moyes, who is just 61 years old, had come under increasing pressure after a poor run of results, including Sunday's 5-0 defeat by Chelsea. He says, and I quote, "I have enjoyed 4 years and I have a brilliant years at West Ham United, and the club is in a stronger position than when I returned back in 2019. David Moyes said the Scots took over for his second spell at the club in December 2019 and guided the Hammers to Europa Conference League success last season, their first major trophy for 3 years. He has won 64 games, scored 248 goals in the English Premier League with points per match at 1.4, winning percentage at the rate of 37.9%, and the highest finish he has ever made in the English Premier League from 2019 to 2024 in West Ham Shores is the 6th position. And let's not forget that Manchester United was a team he once coached, and also the first spell with West Ham United. Congratulations to the man, and we hope to see more of him in the future years ahead. Probably this will be the last time I will be seeing him behind the dugout for any club or country. Well, he has already made his mark and made history for himself as a coach coming in from the Scottish land there. All right, let's leave that shows now. Let's quickly go straight to the next story coming in. This beautiful Tuesday evening. Let's not forget that in Europe also, Manchester United have just one game to probably become trophy holders this season, as they were beaten by Crystal Palace 4 goals to nothing just a couple of hours ago. And Manchester United are still standing in with Manchester City in the finals of the FA Cup, which is scheduled to hold up later this month as one of the only trophy that United are standing to hope to have this season. And that will not be enough for Manchester United to actually be in the next round of the UEFA Champions League next season, which is at the group stages, or either have a playoff to advance, because already the German and the Spanish teams have already the French teams have already gotten the 5 slots each for a contingent country to represent in the UEFA Champions League. So for Manchester United, what they could only do is to clinch the FA Cup ahead of their arch rivals, their noisy neighbours, Manchester City, and just to maintain for next season, and hope that possibilities they could finish top 4 in the next season, scheduled for August 2024. Now let's leave that gear. Let's go straight to England for Jadon Sancho in the transfer scene, who does not want to return to Manchester United at the end of his loan spell at Borussia Dortmund. Uruguayan forward David Nunes has fueled the speculation of a summer exit from Liverpool by deleting all images of his time at outfield in Instagram page. Inter Milan are willing to listen to offers for Netherlands defender Denzel Dumfries, who is keen to join Manchester United. Now Chelsea have stepped up their interest in Shakhtar Donetsk 65 million rated Ukraine midfielder Georgiy Sudakov, who is also being monitored by Arsenal, Manchester City, and Liverpool. Now Chelsea also want to sign Napoli's Nigerian forward Victor Osimhen, who has release clause of around £100 million, and Roma want to sign Romelu Lukaku on a permanent deal this summer. Chelsea are willing to let the Belgium striker, who is also attracted by Saudi Arabia, go for £38 million. Atletico Madrid and Slovenian goalkeeper Jan Oblak is another player who is on Chelsea's radar this summer, with his Spanish club keen to raise funds for a rebuild. Newcastle are set to rekindle their interest in France under-21 Michael Olise, who is valued around £60 million by Crystal Palace. West Ham, Tottenham Hotspur are in front runners to sign Brentford England striker Ivan Toney this summer, with both teams planning a £15 million deal. Meanwhile, Sweden forward Victor Gyökeres has refused to commit his future to Sporting Lisbon amid interest from Arsenal. And Slaughter, who is expected to replace Jurgen Klopp as Liverpool manager, could return to Feyenoord to sign Netherlands midfielder Mats Wijfer and Netherlands defender Lucia Gertruda, who is 23 years old, and Sevilla among a number of clubs to monitor Leicester City manager Enzo Maresca after a 44-year-old led the Fox back to the English Premier League after one season off. Man United are trying to find a buyer for 32-year-old Brazilian midfielder Casemiro this summer in an attempt to cut their wages down. And that is the happenings in the transfer scene. Now let's go straight to the result of matches that went down over the night of Monday Night Football in the English Premier League. It was Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 4, Udinese 1, and Napoli 1 in the Italian Serie A, Salernitana 1, Atlanta 2. That is in the Italian Serie A on the Monday Night Football. In the French League, we saw Lyon going for a 7-goal thriller, defeating Lille 4-3 in the French League. While in the Championship, in the League 2, Doncaster defeated Castles 2-0. And on Sunday, Liverpool defeated Tottenham Hotspur 4-2, while Brighton went on to win against Aston Villa 1-0 as Chelsea trashed none other than West Ham 5-0 in the English Premier League. Now in the German Bundesliga, Offenham went on a 1-1 draw with Mainz. Ancient Frankfurt also were defeated by Bayern Leverkusen, the champions, 5-1, while Union Berlin they lost at home to Bochum 4-3 in the German Bundesliga. And in the Italian Serie A, we saw Juventus and Roma went on a 1-1 draw, while AC Milan are smiling at home with a 3-3 draw against Genoa. And Empoli we are at home but drew it all goalless draw against Frosinone, while Verona defeated Fiorentina 2-1 in the Italian Serie A there. And also Lecce 1, Cagliari 1, Real Vallecano 0, Almeria 1 in the Spanish La Liga on Saturday. On Sunday, I beg your pardon, on Saturday, Sevilla 3, Granada 0, and Valencia lost to Alaves 1-0 in the tight encounter, while Celta de Vigo defeated Villarreal in a 5-goal thriller 3-2, and Osasuna lost at home to Real Betis 2-0 in the Spanish La Liga. Now on Saturday, we saw Manchester City defeating Wolves 5-1 with 4 goals coming in from Alan Brood Allen, and Brentford and Fulham winning the goalless draw, and Pauline lost at home to Newcastle United 4 goals to 1, while Sheffield United also suffered a 3-1 win against Nottingham Forest. Arsenal won against Bournemouth 3 goals to nothing in the English Premier League on Saturday, and in the German Bundesliga on Saturday we saw Cologne and Freiburg winning the goalless draw, while Borussia Dortmund continued their winning ways with a 5-1 thrashing against Augsburg. Stuttgart, it was a 3 against Bayern Munich, 1. Bayern continued losing again as Werder Bremen drew it all with Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-2. Wolfsburg won it against Darmstadt 3 goals to nothing in the German Bundesliga on a Saturday. Now in the Italian Serie A, Sassuolo was against champions Inter Milan 1 goal to nothing as Monza drew it all 2-2 with Lazio in the Italian Serie A. In the Spanish La Liga, Atletico Madrid won against Real Mallorca 1 goal to nothing, while Girona, like you all know, defeated Barcelona 4 goals to 2 on Saturday, and Real Madrid won against Cadiz to become champions 3 goals to nothing on Saturday. Real Sociedad defeated Las Palmas 2 goals to nothing in the Spanish La Liga. And also in the Italian Serie A, in the French League, Brest and Nantes went on a goalless draw, and the Metz lost to Rennes 3 goals to 2 in the French League, while Monaco defeated Clermont Foot 4 goals to 1, and Le Havre, the men who are standing up, won against Strasbourg 3 goals to 1 in that encounter. Later tonight, 8 p.m, Paris Saint-Germain versus Borussia Dortmund, the second leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-final games out there in Paris, the stadium de France. It will be going down. Kylian Mbappe still has hopes of winning the UEFA Champions League. Marcus Rose still has hope of winning the UEFA Champions League for his team, as they all promised. Well, this is the size of the packages. Beautiful Tuesday morning. Don't forget to join me tomorrow Wednesday for another exciting moment. My name has been Rudon Musako RMD, and I'm saying do enjoy the week ahead of you, and make sure you stay out of trouble. Bye for now.